Okay, folks, it's time to pack up the truck to head outdoors to see the one and only hunting.
Hey there, folks, this is Big Doug Outdoors here.
Because it's Big Doug Outdoors.
We have been trying our hardest to get on these deer, and it has been nothing but a headache. It's been a pain. We're coming up on our second weekend of muzzleloader season here in Indiana, and I ain't got too many more days or opportunity. We'll be able to maybe take a deer or two out there. We'll take one at least on public land. But anyways, we're going to try our best in our handout. Maybe this weekend if I can get out there. If not, oh well, it's going to be it. Those days, being on a new hunting property, it has been difficult to even get on these deer to find out their patterns, find out where they're moving through at. Are they using the property for a bedding source, or is it used for a food source, or is it just a normal thing for the deer to move through, have an area to come through. It has been really difficult. I ended up, every time I would leave out of the woods, there was a specific spot on the property. I noticed I would see deer there every evening, almost. So I thought, man, I got blind. I don't feel like going and setting up, trying to get my tree stand put up out there. So I thought, I'm going to set in the blind right over here, clean the area out. And as I was sitting there doing this, I got to thinking, I watched a video of a gentleman. He was out deer hunting around cornfield, and it was open fields around it, and the deer were coming in and staying in it, and then they would move through it. Well, he found deer trails all through it, and he decided, got the old farmer's permission, went and talked to him, and matter of fact, the old farmer came out and made a V look about like this here. It was a V shape. It went out, and at the point of the V, he sat there, so that way if the deer comes from his left or right, he'd see it move through this one, and then he'd get ready on the right lane, and then the deer would pop out, he'd stop them and shoot them. And then if they would move from the right to the left, this is the same thing. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to use this strategy, and was hoping it would pay out tonight for me. I was sitting probably about 60 yards away from the where the deer trail was coming through there, and it was really heavy. I found the perfect spot where they're coming in and out of the property over there, and I was a good distance from the property line and everything, so I was all set up, ready and waiting for it. Bad thing of it is, again, on public land, you got people that that move in and out of the area. They don't like to sit. They like to do a stalk and walk, or whatever you want to call it. And so I got two people tonight doing that to me, and it messed my whole hunting spot up and everything, because they came walking in on the deer trail, and I'm looking at them like, what are you doing? And there was two young guys. I'm not going to, again, with frustration, not going to yell, scream, and act like an idiot. So they moved on through, done their thing, and I thought, well, hopefully they're going to find a spot back there and set up and hunt it, and then hopefully I can get onto these deer this afternoon. Because when they moved through, it was plenty of time for their scent to settle down and stuff. Well, then it was about maybe 10 to 5. Because I had about maybe 40 minutes of daylight hunting time left. And here they come down the same trail. Knowing that I was there, instead of coming up around behind me and going to their vehicle, they decided to just cut right straight through in front of me. Again, on the deer trail. And they just stared at me and smiled. And they kind of upset me, but again, there's nothing you can really do about it. But I'm going to show you a little bit of footage out there of myself out hunting over the days that I've been out there a few times. And we got a little thing at the end of the video I want to share with you guys as well. Alright, so you guys stay tuned, and I hope you like this little footage I'm going to post out there for you guys to watch. Right in here. There's a trail that runs back. At the end below my barrel there is a tree. I made a trail, shooting trail down through there. Right next to the tree right there, there's a deer path that runs back and forth. And I'm hoping it is nothing but a solid sheet of mud. And I'm hoping that they'll come through tonight. If they do, my theory is, this is what I've been seeing over here to my left, to where that bigger tree is, right there. That one right there. There's a woods line that's about 10 yards from it to the left of it. And the deer, every time I go up through it, I see them there, are bedded around this big tree right here for some reason. And I'm thinking they're coming from this trail that's down through there. It is thick, I mean it is thick, muddy trail. I've never hunted like this before in my life. As a hunter, you gotta adapt and make different things. But anyways, over here, there's a trail that runs back this way that I made. So that way it kind of makes like a V shape like this. Our blind is set right at the point of that V. So that way if one deer crosses through here in this thick brush and stuff, they'll come out on this side. And this property is so grown up. It's got these tall weeds and stuff. I don't know what they are. It almost looks like straw or wheat or something. But hopefully we'll get us a deer, showing you guys that little footage. This little spot here, folks, I forgot to mention in the beginning of the video, this was during a muzzleloader hunt that I never posted, so I wanted to share this. It's about 6 minutes long, and I sped it up real fast to where it's snowing and it just almost looked like a blizzard. By the end, you won't be able to see the trees on the opposite side of this little field. So just wanted to share that with you guys. Folks, it has been, like I said, a difficult time to deer hunt, and I don't know why it is this year. This is our first year actually hunting public land and relying on public land for us to be able to take a deer. The past years that we've had private property to hunt on, and it just we ended up losing the private property. The landowner that owned it decided, from what I was told, to sell it. He sold it to some people, and the people asked us to get our stands and stuff off of the property, and they were really nice and polite about it. I really appreciate them doing that. But anyways, it has been really difficult. Like I said, this 2024 deer season, worse than I've ever seen. And with hunting on new public lands or private lands, usually the first year you really struggle because you're trying to get a feel of the deer, how they're moving through the property. where they're bedding at, they're and all this other stuff. And I actually waited too long to actually go hunt this property to really do that. We should have got out and done more research and done our homework, but we didn't. We just went out, started hunting it, and kind of been hectic. Let's just put it that way. And the property is not very big that we're hunting on as a public land, and it's not got a lot of woods as well, so it's got a lot of open fields. And you guys seen in my little footage, hopefully, how the field is, get a feel of what it was like hunting that. But anyways, like I said, real quick before I end this video, I don't want to bore you guys to death with myself talking. I wanted to say congratulations to my nephew. I ain't gonna give out his name or nothing for his, privacy and stuff. But he done an awesome job and got the deed done with his deer. He got him a buck this year, and he filled up my brother and his freezer, so that is a good plus. All right, so I'm gonna show you that real quick, and then we'll end the video. All right. He did a pretty good job. I'm pretty proud of him. I'm not disappointed in any way. He did a good job with harvesting my buck. Like I said, to fill his freezer with. But anyways, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching my YouTube channel. Thank you for the one subscribe. If you haven't, please do so, and tell a friend, family, and neighbor about it, folks. I surely would appreciate it. Like I always say, God bless and good luck to the upcoming hunting, fishing, and camping here in 2024. We'll catch you guys till next time.
Okay, folks, it's time to pack up the truck and head outdoors and see the one and only hunting, fishing, camping, because it's big time outdoors.